Bruchim Abayim, welcome everyone to the 11th annual Hisoiriris to benefit Kollel, Ateres, Chaya, Raizel of Waterbury. Thank you all for coming in this very busy time of year. Rishus, the Yeshiva Shlita, who we all owe an eternal debt of gratitude, because we wouldn't be gathered here in this shul for the 11th annual Hisoiriris in this town if not for the dedication, vision, and Mesiras Nefesh of the Rosh Yeshiva Rabbi Shlita. Rishus, the Rosh Kollel Shlita, the Marda'asa Rabbi Sunshine couldn't be here this evening as it's his Shver's Yartzeit today. He has a Yartzeit student in Brooklyn, he had to be out of town. But I spoke to him earlier today, and he wanted me to say on his behalf that he deeply appreciates the efforts that the Rav made here to get here from Lakewood tonight, and he's sorry he can't be here to welcome the Rav in person. And he mentioned, of course, as an original member of the Kollel, he values tremendously what the Kollel brings to the community and wishes the Kollel continued growth and atzlacha. We want to thank Rabbi Katz for being the host of this evening, of this gathering with Torah, and for giving his rock-solid support to the Kollel all the years, and for hosting this event every single year. We also want to make mention of Mr. and Mrs. Ephraim Brescher of Florida, who dedicated the name of the Kollel as Ilay Nishmas for Mr. Brescher's mother, Mrs. Chaya Raizel Brescher Kleinbart Aleh HaShalom. May the learning of the Chavri HaKollel be in Ilay Nishmas for his mother and continue to be a schus for his family. We want to mention someone who doesn't like to be mentioned very often, and his name is not mentioned very often, but at least that we should be together, that we're not kfuyei taiva. We want to mention a tremendous thank you to Chaya for everything, to Rabbi Elfin for all he does for the Kollel and for the Yeshiva and for the community in general. Chaya Rabbi. I was surprised to hear that there are 13 full-time members in the Kollel currently. Baruch Hashem, this past month I was able to spend some time in the Kollel in the afternoon, and to see the Chavri HaKollel learning, many of them full-time, 13 full-time members, is a tremendous sight and a tremendous atmosphere to be around. There's several more part-time members of the Kollel, second Seder, several more that learn their ninth Seder. I was thinking to myself that all you have to do is look at the sign, the beautiful sign that advertised this evening tonight. And the theme is pretty much the same every year. On the sides of this beautifully arranged sign, there's all the alumni of the Kollel from the last 19 years. And I was going to mention names, many of them who we know, but I'm afraid I'm going to leave someone out. But I recommend is not such a too weak of a word. I definitely recommend and strongly urge everyone to go through that list and to read the names. Look at the names of the people who are currently living in the community or beyond, who spent their formative years in this Kollel, Ateres, Chaya, Raizel, in this special Makom Torah in the Waterbury Yeshiva. Look at all those names and think to yourself what our community would look like without these people amongst us. What would this community look like if, from its onset 19 years ago, there would not have been a Kollel to welcome in and to nurture and to cater to these young delight and to help them develop into the B'nai Torah that they are in every sense of the word today, true B'nai Torah. Look at those names, and I think you'll agree with me that these individuals in our community and beyond have their hands and their hearts in every single corner of our community, every single ma'aseh, every single institution. And the heart of this Kollel, no doubt, is the Rosh Kollel Shlita. The Rosh Kollel who pumps Koyach into the Yom Delight, the Ruchnius to the Gashmius, every single last one, both current and past. He's a Rebbe who deeply cares about all of the needs of the Chavri HaKollel. I have no doubt that in my position currently as a Rebbe in Yeshiva Ketana teaching 7-year-old boys in Kita Bays, I have absolutely no doubt that I am more sincere and caring to my Talmidim because I was taught by example by my Rebbe, the Reish Kollel Shlita, how a Rebbe cares for a Talmud. We wish the Reish Kollel much Hatzlacha and our Batzas Torah, many years of our Batzas Torah in good health for years to come. With that, I invite everyone to take part in the Kol Torah and the Kollel at any part of the day. It's a Geshmaka atmosphere. The Chavrei Kollel are a delight to speak to schmooze with, in learning, and in everything. They're all unique in their abilities. They're all unique in their character, and they bring so much to the community. With that, I want to thank everyone else again for coming, and I want to call on Rabbi Shapiro to introduce the Rabbi.